This is episode 20.
Big
This
20.
is a show.
It's
This is
big
a show that will make your girl want to learn about ball. You know what I'm saying? TT is in the house.
Whoa. Well, go on.
You know what I'm saying?
The boat.
Back in the media game again. If you guys don't know this fellow right here, he ain't unfamiliar with the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could check him out. The man really to be out interviewing people. He been on the radio, Project 321. You know what I'm saying? He really familiar with it. And he even had the sports segment on Project 321. So we have to bring you on the sports show.
So
You know,
cause
Really?
and cause. We
Only
just growing,
fitting.
cause and cause.
Hey, listen, right, first of all, first and foremost, let me tell you how proud I be of what you're doing. You know what I mean? I always felt like it needed an avenue for this, and I'm glad to see how you're providing it, and I am more than grateful to be here with the brethren them and the sister in them, you know what I mean?
Good thing I wearing shades, my son. I don't even know how much water in my eye right now. Nah, I mean, good thing I wearing
man
these
try-
shades.
The man trying to keep it together. Man about to crash out, man. Yeah.
We good.
We have two amazing ladies with us as well. We have Ajada and Jade. You know, not to get mixed up with the J's, but they in the building for sure.
I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie, double J's. But
Double
a lot of
J's.
dudes last episode was like, yeah, keep them two girls on the pod. We
You know what I'm
always
saying?
want to see them. Me, I always want to see these dudes. We want to see them woman
Right.
talk ball.
Yeah.
We ain't want to hear nobody else. We just want to hear them talk ball.
I definitely shared these sentiments for sure. Like I ain't want to just want to watch guys for real.
Be hold it
For sure.
down.
Yeah, we did our thing. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Chris.
Thanks,
Welcome
man.
to the episode, DT. Guys, we have a lot to catch up on. So the last time we actually wrapped up round one of the playoffs. We had two game sevens in round two. What was that like for you guys? Because we had two very competitive series where Pacers beat the Knicks and then Wolves beat the Nuggets. And then we had a gentleman's sweep where the Celtics beat the Cavs. And then our last game was the Wolves playing the Nuggets. So for you guys, which one of those series would you have said is the most competitive?
The best one was the Nuggets and Wolves. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see the Wolves beating the Nuggets. I didn't see that coming at all.
I mean, you lose
Yeah,
$100. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's
If
how,
anybody
that's how
said they saw
sure.
that coming, they lie, you know what I mean? Nobody saw the defending champions going home to a young and upcoming team like Minnesota, especially an unproven team like Minnesota, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
So even with how hot the team has been in the playoffs so far, like nobody thought that was gonna happen.
Alright, so like after like the first two games, I was like, cool, they can win. But like when Nuggets win the next three games, going 3-2 in the series, I was like, it's no way this team beating them. And then I lose a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I lose a lot.
That's on me, cause because I witness it. You know, I should have been like, cause chill. But I feel
Dog,
like
I
you don't
even
knock away
doubled-
my hand.
I even doubled down. I even doubled down on my money for the game 7. Like it is no way these man gonna lose.
a lot of teams and the general managers, they always build their teams to try to defeat the defending champions, you know what I mean? And it'll work most of the times, but then what you don't forget is ain't all the time you gonna face a defending champion in the finals. Like
Right.
you gonna have another team to play, you know what I mean? And so no, the balance of your team really comes into play when facing a different foe that you ain't really set for.
But like if you look at Minnesota team, they had the team to beat Nuggets. Like they could have thrown Gobert at Joker, they could have thrown Kat, they could have thrown Nasri. And that's what they did in the game 7. Like it was Kat who actually got Joker game 7. So like when you have all them big 7-footers, I mean that's how you gonna beat them. Keep throwing different matchups of Joker, confusing him. So
Yeah.
That was the
Um,
game that they really used their size.
how do you think Nuggets and their management tend to improve for next season?
They got get a little deeper on the bench. I love man like
Mm-hmm.
Caldwell Pope and different man like that, but those three and D guys they're gonna give you exactly what it is, and beyond Jamal Murray and Nicola, yeah, expecting more from Porter, Porter really kinda disappeared in the series. Aaron Gordon had a few couple games where he was, really
Great, and then
effective, but
mhm.
but is the consistency. You can't have two studs like Murray and Jokic going for it every night and guessing where the help gonna come from. You
Who
need
the
that
who the man
consistent
gonna be?
help.
Yeah.
So my thing was losing Bruce Brown in the off season and not finding somebody to replace that. That was a big L for them too.
That
Because
top,
last year Bruce
Good
Brown was
fucking point, cuz. Good fucking
God,
that
point.
Bruce
top.
Brown was the third best player on that team last year.
And not only Bruce Brown, and I know I gonna sound crazy, but Monte Morris been nasty like fuck too.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
they
good
they 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 they, they had confidence in that boy Brown, whoever you pronounce his name.
Bruce Brown.
Brown.
Yeah,
Oh, Braun, yeah.
Brown.
Brown.
Oh,
Yeah,
Christian
yeah.
Brown.
They
I
they
like
they had
yeah.
confidence in him, but he didn't really take that next step in his
He ain't
development
take that
either. You
leap,
see,
no.
he disappeared in the playoffs. He was non-existent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Couldn't
Hmm.
rely on him at all. So
I
that's what
agree.
you get.
I agree. So like yeah, in the off season, Jade, I feel like they just need to get some and they just need to get people that can hit shots. And I feel like they need one player off the bench. I would say this though, getting rid of Bones, it cannot show, but he would have been that
And Bones.
perfect
You see
player.
that?
That'd have been a perfect backup point guard for Jamal Murray. But they need somebody to come off the bench and be able to score and create. So in my opinion, in the off season, find a two guard or a backup point guard that can score. That's what I would do
Okay.
for them.
So getting back to off season improvements. We already talked about the Nuggets. Let's touch on the Knicks real quick. Jalen Brunson had a tough final series.
I know his back cutting.
That man ain't
And we
got
have
no
a lot of
help.
injuries too. So like let's talk about the Knicks real quick.
When we talk about the Knicks, let's talk about Tibbs first, the coach, and
Let's talk about Tibbs.
yeah,
Let's get
let's
right
talk
into
about
it,
Need to
man.
talk
Fuck the
Tibbs.
about.
bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. We get right into this shit.
Yeah, let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about some Tibbs.
Tibbs. Tibbs known for running his players into the ground. Now he don't play that from back in Chicago
And
Bulls days.
if I don't know
Okay,
details, a
tell him,
Bulls fan, so
tell
he
him,
know he know Tibbs good. He's a
tell him.
Bulls fan.
Like Tibbs will play 6 man a game, 6 days a week. He don't care.
In
All
the
right,
regular season, he don't
in
give a
the regular season.
Tibbs don't
Like
care, dog.
you gonna walk for your money around Tibbs. You know what I'm saying?
Tibbs don't care. Tibbs don't care, dog. Like he
Go
don't
walk for
care. He don't. I don't know what it is. Like, dog. Before the trade, before the RJ trade, they had these players. They had Hart. They had all these players, but he just wasn't playing them. I always felt Hart was good,
That
but at the beginning of the
nasty.
season, they wasn't playing. It took Randall to get injured. It took them to trade for OG for Tibbs to play these man. And then not only that he played them, Doc Josh Howard playing like 40 minutes in the regular season too.
Yep. Yep. That's why I draft you in fantasy. But like you said, Tibbs won't give me no game to start the season, so I have to
Like,
get rid of that guy, you know what I mean?
like why he play Alex Burke like 12 minutes a game? Like, come on, Alex Burke is that fucking bucket. He
Yep.
should have been playing like
You
20
see what he
plus
was
minutes.
doing on Detroit, bro? Before he was traded to New York, Alec
That
Burke,
man almost bring them man back in the game the
he
other day.
was actually
Hey,
a fantasy commodity.
for
Like
sure.
Jade, what would you fix with the Knicks in the offseason?
The management is terrible. Like,
Yeah,
for one
facts.
thing,
Get
like,
into it.
not everybody's going to be like a Josh Hart, right? I think he does run people to the ground and everybody can handle that. But what I would do is have more depth throughout the regular season to lower the minutes so they aren't coming into the playoffs so beat up.
I'd be honest with you. I feel like no matter what depth they have, This man, I promise I'm
Yes,
telling you right now,
tips.
he is
The man
not
had a
going to
whole
change.
Bogdanovich this season,
Yeah.
turn the
He's
man into
not,
a free agent. into a free agent.
dog, he is not going to play our bench. He's never done it ever in his career, in his life, and he's not going to change. Because he going to view this year as a success.
Mm-hmm.
He going to view this player as a success. He's not
That's true.
changing a thing he did.
But
That's true.
I woulda get rid of Mitchell. Mitchell injured every year, bro. You cannot count on Mitchell to finish a season ever. You know what
I
I mean?
agree.
So like he gotta go, and I would think about getting rid of Randall too.
I think so too. Like I feel like Julius Randle, I say this already so much times in this pod. That dude is a selfish dude.
Yep.
He's a selfish dude. When he got hurt,
Yeah.
you saw that improvement to a Hart,
Mm-hmm.
DiVincenzo. Like they went from down here all the way up here. Like I would trade him, but knowing them, they probably will keep him next year, and they might trade him at like the deadline. I don't think they would trade him in the offseason.
Yeah.
So speaking of you just said Tibbs probably thought that next season was a success to him, but I think that conversation more rallies around OKC and their season because they was the best team out of the West and it ultimately got sent home. So would you consider their season a success or a failure because they didn't make it to the finals as the
Oh, I
top
want
team
this
in the
one.
West?
I want this one.
Mhm.
So, you want to know where OKC went wrong? This is where OKC went wrong, right? OKC went wrong when they trade off Trayman. I feel like they should have keep Trayman. I feel like Trayman, as well as like a large portion of the team. I feel like these are freak athletes. You feel me? Like Trayman is one of them. He could jump like how I see like how Edwards going on. Like he could do that. Like if you really look at Trayman and how he'd play, he really nasty. So he'd have been a good like backup, and he'd have been a good like off guard sometime. In late minutes. You traded for Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward didn't really do shit for the playoffs. I don't think he scored. He didn't score for the
play.
playoffs.
Not once.
He ain't play.
So, I mean, I understand you got a young team and you want to bring in some, vets or whatever the case may be. But like, I don't know, man. I just didn't like that trade. I feel that'll help them out a lot if they didn't make that trade. So
They
Go
wasn't
ahead,
playing
DT.
Draymond regardless though.
you said what?
They
DT
wasn't
raising
playing
your
him.
hand.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
raising my hand because I don't know what the fuck Josh Giddey dealing with. Harry,
Yeah, here's what I was gonna say.
even before he got accused of that jokey fucking thing he was dealing with or won't dealing with or whatever the fuck happened. Josh Giddey, bro, was supposed to be the glue to that team. I don't know if he had to defer to Chet a little bit, but he don't even we ain't even looking for scoring. Josh Giddey the season before was a triple double threat every game out. Every game out. He ain't give you nothing close to that this year. You
Yeah, the
know what I
drop
mean?
I'll
of
tell you
Josh
this.
Giddey has
It's
to be studied.
because not only that Chet came and
Hey, yo,
Jalen,
pause, bro. What?
not only that, not chill, dog.
You
Chill.
want me to chill? All right.
Not only that Chet got in the lineup, Jalen Williams also improved, and he needs the ball in his hands. And they didn't know if Shai is a point guard or a shooting guard. Down to even last year. And this year they went to Shai as the point guard. And Josh, even down to last year, like around like second half of the year, Josh Giddey was more playing like off the ball. He's a point guard. And he can't shoot that well, but he's really good with the ball in his hands. That's something he would need to improve in the offseason, but he doesn't fit that team. And I feel like they lose. The only reason why OKC lose is two reasons. They're still young, and I feel they also lost because they just didn't. They need another 3 and D. And like, it's not a losing season. They didn't. It's not a losing year for them because if you ask me, they exceed expectations, and it's kind of scary because of how much draft picks they have from now for the next couple of years. Like, it's really scary as shit. So
I think they're expecting this to be a rebuilding year, like a building year, building all their young players. So I'm with you.
Stepping
Like
stone,
I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't really be too hard on them for real, Jade.
why
Because
was
of
you in the
Chet.
off
Shea
season?
was an MVP candidate, you know what I mean?
She
Um,
should have won MVP.
exactly. So, with his development, with the with the addition of Chet making Giddy vomit or whatever it is, Mountain say. Um,
Oh. Oh. Hey man.
Hey, but why we're fixing the offseason with OKC, I would trade Josh Giddey and couple probably that 12 pick they have and like probably a future pick, and they can do whatever they want.
That's
Like
too
they have,
much for something. Like
I mean, hey,
that's
I
a
ain't gonna
lot.
lie.
You gain back Trae Young?
I,
That's a lot. A lot
I
for
go
that.
get Kevin Durant,
where Trey
go
Young
get
going next year?
KD,
Where Trey Young going
go
next
get.
year?
Trae Young, I think Miami, me sure.
You
I
always
don't
with a
know.
Miami head, bro. Nobody want to go.
I
Oh,
don't.
Hey,
chill,
you
dog.
see how Pat Riley treating your boy
He fed up. He done with. He
Jimmy?
done. He crank shit like he done. He crank out. That's it. He tired of that. He tired of that. He tired. No, but on the real OKC don't need. I only feel that they need to trade Josh Giddey for
Just
Josh
get.
Giddey. So he could have a better career. But you don't necessarily have to trade him. But
I
all they
would
gotta
have
do is
get rid
wait,
of. I
man. They
would
gotta
have get
wait.
rid of Dort.
No,
No,
I said
you
no.
don't think so?
no.
Right now,
He,
how
you,
how
you see what Dort doing the playoffs on the defensive end.
I mean, I see his defensive work, but like you
Mm-hmm.
say, with the draft picks that they have coming, and with Dort already building his repertoire as what he has value. You know
And
what I
then not
mean? So
And he high right now, yeah.
exactly, so if you take Dort and one of your high draft picks, you could get a damn good veteran, bro.
And I'll tell you this though, the only reason why I can only see that getting rid of Dort, it's not gonna be this year, but probably gonna be the year after. You're gonna have to give Jalen Williams and Chet that max contract too.
Yeah, that coming.
OKC gonna be in a really bad place because they have too many draft picks and they're gonna have too many
You
potential
have to
players.
trade. You have to trade to keep your roster up to date, to stay under the salary cap, and to
So
maintain draft picks and keep it going. That's the name of the game.
so like they in a great spot, but they also gonna be in a bad spot when they gotta pay all three of them that
They
max
just,
contract.
they just gotta lock in
Yeah.
on what the fuck they wanna do. Right now you're the first seed. Hey, really, we go all in on that championship.
But
Or
one
we
thing,
gonna just slowly build. Like you just gotta know what you're doing. You have everything. It's like your bank full of bread and you can really buy whatever you want. So it's really like put your brain to it and focus on what you want to invest in. You got all these picks, you got all this talent. The ball in
so
your
I
court.
got a
Let me see your
question for
gem.
y'all. I got a question for y'all, and really think about this question. Really think about it. That team that OKC took to the finals with James Harden, Westbrook, and KD, or this OKC trio with Jalen Williams, Chet, and Shai?
I
That's a
mean, that's
serious
an
question.
amazing question. That's an amazing question, and
I know who I
I
go
like it
pick.
because all of them were except for Shay were basically farm raised. You check,
Mm.
drafted and went for it, and that seems to be OKC's system. You understand? I always say if they are keep that core together, Westbrook, Durant, and Harden, and stop with that 6 man thing with Harden and let he go as a shooting guard, it would have been a different ball game with our OKC team. I honestly think so, Mister.
Yeah, I was one of them sounding crazy on Facebook too. Miss everybody was like, "Okay, see," I was like, "Watch that man go. That man something serious." Then the man lose
But
3-1.
if you ask me, I ain't gonna lie, right? I like this young core a lot better than them only for one reason. They, they fit each other. All three of them, Chet, Jalen Williams, and Shai, like they fit each other perfect. Like I just thought it was just raw talent when it comes to them.
It was.
I
Well,
like this team better too. I like this team better, but I also like
But we
their
gotta revisit this
competitor.
convo though. Like they're too young
When
right now. Like in couple years when we potting in person and shit, when we make it in life.
they're a patient team, like we aren't going to see much of a difference next year. It's gonna take some time.
They gonna still be the number one seed next year. I can promise you that, Chris.
I'm glad this
So-
fuck to be recorded, my son. Clip
That's
this one. Like,
Okay,
man
so
promise
be the number
man
one
promise
seed
me.
again next year.
Alright, let me go bet my house since the man promised me that I'll go bet with them.
So Chris, since you feel like they had a pretty good season, was it considered a successful season to you? Would you say they had a successful season, or because they didn't make it further into the playoffs or to the finals in general, was because the conversation right now is when you are the number one team out of your region, you're supposed to make it to the final.
Right.
And would you consider their season a success or not because they didn't go that far?
So it's like this, right? If we going off of like, if we talking about like, you know, before the season start predictions, yes, they exceeded expectations by miles. Now, if we talking about, okay, we see the season, we saw all the teams, we see what all the teams could do on the levels where everybody at. I feel like they was supposed to beat a Mavericks team. I feel like they were supposed to beat that team. So I feel like they came up short. So yeah, they definitely. I feel like they
I
failed,
won't
especially
say
being
they
the
were
number one.
supposed to beat. I won't say they're supposed to beat the Mavericks.
Dude, I definitely
I
agree. I definitely agree,
I don't
Crazy.
know.
If you number in the West, we talking about it. You number
number one,
one,
bro.
in the
You number one.
West, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You at least gotta go conference finals.
At least for
The
sure.
playoffs are different. Like that's different ball.
I
Like I feel like you
mean,
can never expect that. But also, I think the Mavs have way more experience and way more intelligence
You know Luka
than
younger than
OKC
Shy,
had.
right? I know Luka younger than Shy, right?
Yes.
I know Luka
Yes.
younger than Shy, right? So stop that experience that right now, eh?
Nah, but like that's I feel like that's true too though. Like
I didn't know that.
and a lot of
Luka
times
younger than
when
Shy,
it
go look it
comes,
up.
but in a lot of times when it comes to finals basketball or playoff basketball, a lot of times experience is what wins
yeah, but
the
when
game
last
because
you see a number one seed in the West flake out?
I
Who
can't
was the
say
number
that's
one?
the last I see
Who
because
was the number one the year before?
Nuggets.
Denver.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. So it could be a number of reasons why I don't know. Nobody except them after the game done and they having these conversations in the locker room could really tell you like what they really felt happened. But
I
just
mean,
looking at the
go ahead.
go ahead. No, just looking at the game like because they played well, but you know if they just didn't make it that far, and that's why the topic is even here because they're talking about if you're the number one team, like DT was saying, the number one team, especially of the West, you have to make it to the finals. Like it's like an unspoken.
Once that man get out the first round, it was a successful year.
Oh, fuck
You
all
want
that,
to hear
dog.
that?
I
And
wanna hear
maybe
that
that
shit, dog.
maybe they get stage fright. I don't
Because there was
know.
the youngest team. I believe the youngest team to ever get out the first round or some shit like that.
No,
I want to know why they lose.
in 2013, 2014, the number one seed were the Spurs. They win an NBA championship. In 14, 15, they were Warriors. They win a championship. In 15, 16, they were Warriors. They went to the finals against Cavs. Warriors again,
The
win
nigga got the
championship.
facts.
You know what I mean? So like,
This black man got the facts.
Let's have Pop. Pop can develop anybody.
That's why I want to say
went
Jade.
on together, man.
That's why I wanted to say Jade. I'm glad you said that Jade with Spurs having pop. I feel we have to give credit to Jason Kidd, man. I feel like Jason
no,
Kidd really coaching his ass off.
Underrated.
I feel like Jason Kidd coaching his ass off. He exposed Chet. Like Gafford and Lively had like some career nights against OKC. And he really exposed that matchup, and it was just a lot of lobs. It was a lot of lobs.
I can't stress on Chet, but this is literally his rookie year, boy. Jesus Christ,
Oh
boy,
my
he needs to
God.
get in the weight room.
My God.
Yeah,
Kid observe the next team weakness,
Dude.
and he to go for that fuck, dog.
Kid and Teran Lou is top tier coaches for me. All right,
You
Jason
can't
Kidd.
tell, not the way they were talking about he in that round against the Mavs.
I mean, he coach against Kid, cause so you know.
I mean, and he had his share of injuries too. You know what I mean? Injuries talk in a lot of these series. Celtics
The
cake
whole
walk to the
Boston series.
finals.
Talk it.
Cake walk to the finals, bro. You know what I mean?
Talk it. What's softer than cake? Because Fuck.
So, um, yes or no? Will they be back in the playoffs next year?
You
Like
playoffs?
OKC.
them are going to the
Yeah, man.
conference finals next year.
All right.
I don't know
So we're
about
gonna
that.
clip this part.
I don't know about that.
Like, come on,
We
man.
got Ant-Man. Ant-Man going crazy, you know. Ant-Man.
Timberwolves ain't even getting out the first round next year. I ain't want to hear that shit. Dog, I ain't want to hear that. We gonna talk, boy. We gonna talk. We
we
gonna get
go
there.
okay.
We
We're
get
gonna, we're
there.
gonna, we're gonna carry on
No,
because
we get
that's a whole
there.
different conversation by
No, we
itself.
get there.
Um, but just a few minutes ago, DT pitched off a whole bunch of random facts, which is a great segue into the next portion of the pod. Um, this one is kind of like a speed round, similar to the last
Is that Seg
pod.
game?
Huh?
Is that Seg game?
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, go ahead.
So similar to the last part is just some trivia questions. Depending on what kind of fan or follower you are, you might think some of them are easy or not. So newcomers
Yeah,
have the first
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
And how we could do
Oh
this one, to
shit,
make it a little bit more
DT.
competitive.
You mute make
It's the
DT.
first it might come mute. The first person to three wins the entire
Like
round.
a
So we're gonna
snitch.
ask
The
one
first person to
question.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need 3 rounds. So you have to get all three correctly, but you can only answer one. If you answer incorrectly, next person chance.
Okay.
But somebody else, if you answer incorrectly, someone else can answer
D-
that question correctly and get your
DT get
point.
off of that app that you were just on, dog. That app bad like fuck. Me, you know what app
Hey,
that
put
be
your
but get
hands
off of
here.
it.
Put your hands here. I
App
need to
that
see
be
hands.
I got my phone in my hand, dog. See that?
man went down the years, you know,
The
dog.
app,
Cause they're
I,
like cause like what the
man, nah, he fantasy up, man.
fuck?
Oh fuck, dog.
All right, so
I
I'm
ain't want
keeping score
Andre on
over
this though.
here.
Am I a
So,
newcomer still?
No.
Yeah.
no,
Said no.
well, so
I'm a
DT gonna
veteran.
go. DT gonna go
Wow,
first.
pause.
DT's
What
gonna
just
go
happened?
first. DT gonna go first. So this is round one. DT, your first question is.
You looking for the
All right.
hardest one?
she
No, no,
like, no, that's too easy.
Just not you to go easy on Chris.
Starting off
So
strong.
Do you think the
Which
last
team?
episode? Go ahead, go
Which
ahead.
team holds the record for longest winning streak in one season? Is it the Chicago Bulls, the Boston Celtics, the LA Clippers, or the LA Lakers? The longest winning streak in one season.
The longest winning streak. I gonna say
I know.
Celtics.
No.
That answer is incorrect.
Incorrect. I can
Jade.
get 2 points if
No,
Chris pop your hands. I
no.
need to
What
see your
kind of
hands.
amendment to the rules you come in with?
right there,
If
man
I
wanna
if
This
I
see
is
say
my
how much
public.
game
gorgeous hands, man.
if I say how much games the win is, I can get 2 points.
Nah, cause that's not the question.
What the fuck I
How
hear?
do you know that?
That's what I used to be in
You know
school?
that.
That's what I used to be in class, cuz.
Yeah,
Look, Summers.
yeah.
If I turn in my homework, no. I gotta do the homework tomorrow?
Go ahead, Jade.
This is across history, right? Like Magic Johnson days,
So
Michael Jordan days.
Yeah.
yeah. So the options are again Chicago Bulls, Boston Celtics, LA Clippers, or LA Lakers. Longest winning streak in one season.
I didn't think it was none of these teams to be. I thought it was our next team. So I fuck
I
with the
feel like
Rockets.
Huh?
I think it's between the Lakers and the Bulls. I'm gonna go Bulls.
That
Wrong.
is incorrect.
I know it wasn't my Bulls. That you know.
Well, it don't make sense.
So I
Give it to
next, right?
Chris. It don't make
Yeah,
sense.
Irie.
Give it to you. Two people done already. Knock out two
Exactly.
questions.
You got
yeah.
that so
So
easy. You
But
like
is
you
is
like
the
easy
is the
things, boy.
Lakers?
the correct answer is the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jay, your question is which of the following players never led the league in rebounds? Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan, Kevin Love, Chris Webber.
This is
No, it's not
hard.
Tim
Cause,
Duncan.
relax, dog. Okay, now you.
Which of the following never led the league in rebounds? Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan, Chris Webber, Kevin Love.
Huh.
That's hard. Oh my
If
God.
And this is actually a very tricky question, but I have to tell you why after you answer it.
I know the answer. I'm glad I behind you.
man,
You don't know the fucking answer. I
I
know
know
you
the
don't
fucking
know.
answer.
You don't know the
I
fucking
was
answer.
with our teachers
Never
get
led the
fucked.
league in rebounds.
Never
Like
led
it's
the
not
league.
Tim Duncan.
That's your answer, Tim Duncan?
No, it's not Tim Duncan. Know that.
Oh.
Oh, this is hard. This is hard. I'm gonna say.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna go with. This is crazy. I'm only doing this because
You could be
I
That's
feel
how
wrong,
like
it
though. It's
starts
okay.
out.
I feel like that's the trick. I'm just gonna say Charles Barkley.
That is incorrect.
Yes, Charles Barkley
Chris,
definitely.
That's Chris Webber, man.
that is also incorrect.
Chris
Good
Webber
for
led the
Ra.
league in
Good
rebounds.
for
It's
Ra.
Tim Duncan.
So the correct answer is Tim Duncan. However,
It's Tim Duncan.
while he is the sixth all-time NBA rebounder, he has never led the lead in rebounds in a single season.
Timmy never led the lead in rebound cause
Ever.
But
ever.
he's sixth on the list for all-time rebounder.
You don't get no point for that,
That's
Charles.
wild.
I thought Jay was gonna knock you out the park when she first bring it up. I was like, shit.
She said,
I-
it's
No, he's so
definitely
good.
not Tim Duncan.
Yeah, she,
So the next question goes to Chris.
Yeah.
Right
Ready.
now it's 0 all across the boards. Which might make it harder for me because then I have to find more questions. But
Shit.
Chris,
Yeah.
your question is
one thing I'll say, yeah.
there
ready?
are 4 NBA teams whose team name does not end in the letter S. Name all 4.
The Heat. Moroscon. It's not Heat, dog. What the fuck I went to school? Where the fuck I really went to school, dog? Like, the Heat's is shit. No, nigga, you is shit. You and your is the Heat. Fuck, man.
Okay,
Hey.
we know you have that one.
He was
What's the
thinking.
two?
He was thinking when he went on the rant. Playing
Wait, hold on.
smart.
How much time I get? I feel like I could be here all day just like naming the teams in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give you 45 seconds.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I could just
Exactly.
be think. Okay, Heat.
I'm out in
running.
thinking, would I in fear me like that question?
The Magic.
That's
No.
2.
Let's fucking go. You what
That's
the fuck
2.
telling me the man? Alright, that's 2.
You got 20 seconds.
Fuck. Okay. I can think of the teams. Okay,
Such a bozo.
I just gotta go down the fucking. It's like I gotta go through 30 teams for real. Like, damn.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Come on, cuz.
I want to
One.
steal it. I can't see a button so I could steal.
I cry. I brain fart all over. What the next 2 was?
The
well,
Thunder.
Thunder and Jazz.
And the Jazz. Thunder and the
Turn
Jazz.
down the Jazz.
I didn't get to them yet in my brain. You know.
We talk about them, you know.
How far you get? How far you get that?
I was in California. I started taking them on California, like Sacramento Kings, and then I was going to walk my way over. I didn't reach.
No, you come out hot. You come out the gate like heat, like you know what I mean, like you got it.
Yeah,
yo,
because
and then-
you know that shit's like same way how Cuz got a story for his answer. I get one too. You know what I mean? Like shit, I fucked the all me that heat.
Alright, so Mountain, the next question is yours. And if Mountain gets this one wrong, that means nobody scored in the first round.
Or if I get to steal it, I win.
But yes, but DT does have the chance to steal it. So the next question for you, Mountain. Hold on. Alright, so there are 6 players in the NBA who won
6.
But listen, we gonna answer six. So there are currently six players in the NBA who have won the MVP title, but not by the team they were drafted by. Name three.
Oh, okay.
Six players
Damn.
in the NBA who have. There are six. Name three of them who have won an MVP title, but not by the team they were drafted by.
I mean,
So easy.
LeBron is one. LeBron is one.
Hey,
Damn.
he
Yeah,
need 10
45
seconds on the
seconds too.
fucking
The
clock,
Rockets
yo.
is. I mean, James Harden is one. LeBron, James Harden.
4 seconds, cuz.
No, dog. You had a whole 45 seconds. LeBron, James Harden. You said they're currently in the NBA right now?
I didn't say whether it was current or not.
No, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not currently in the
I
NBA?
thought you said currently.
But it's only well, I said there are currently, meaning six all time. Only six
Oh.
people have
Oh,
ever
then
done
that's.
it
Oh, okay.
in this century. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
So
DT. When I was
Shaq
carrying
is
on,
the
I
next
really
one
was
then.
trying to kill time, dog.
I know that. I know your
Shaq is the
tactics.
next one then.
We've been done this.
So, and I can even go Charles Barkley too.
right. So
Well, you didn't say
That's
Kobe.
four. Could
well,
I
he
say
actually
Kobe?
already named more. I think he
I
named
mean, I
five
don't
already.
say four because I was
Yeah.
thinking current. That's what was busting my brain. I was thinking current, but yeah,
So
James
six
Harden.
in the history of the NBA have won that title, but not by the team they were drafted by. So he said LeBron, James Harden, and Charles Barkley.
And I also said Shaq.
And he also said Shaq. And the others was Dirk Nowitzki. You said Kobe?
Well, I
And
mean,
Kobe
I
said Kobe.
would have, but I mean, I just stop after I
Okay.
done that.
All right, so that was round one. We have Charles
Dirk was
with
one.
1 point.
Dirk didn't get drafted by Dallas.
No. Me ain't
No,
think so.
I'd never.
I don't think so.
I'd never get that then.
Okay, so
I got a point, niggas.
we have a point. So it might actually be just who have the most points at the end of the pod. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do another round later on in the pod, but let's get back into the show real quick. We wrapped up the second round right now. The third round damn near over. Like some people might be getting sent home tonight. Let's talk about the third
Dog,
round
I
real
ain't
quick.
much to talk about when it comes to this dumb fucking run, especially in the East. The East is trash. All of them is trash. Plucky, the East is trash. Shut the fuck up. The East is trash. Like let's be completely honest. And I ain't taking nothing away from Boston, but I do feel there's a great team. But this was like the best year for them. Like that's why I said if they don't win this year, they're not gonna win a championship. This group is not gonna win a championship.
You know,
Embiid
Alright, go
was
ahead.
hot. Hold on, let me rant. Embiid was hot. Giannis was hot. Dame was hot. Jimmy Butler was hot. Donovan Mitchell was hot. Hallie was hot. Like Jared Allen was hot. The list goes on where the players are being hot in the East. Like this shit was trash. It had a lot of good games.
Porzingis being hot too. What you talking about?
Okay, yeah, he's been hot, but
I
they
just
already
playing
had a
devil's advocate. I don't care.
they already have a way better team though. If we're being honest,
if I Celtics,
like dog, they get Drew Holiday for fucking back. I won't say a bag of chips. Let me not say that. But they get Drew Holiday, and they didn't give up much to get Drew Holiday. If we're being honest, what they give up, and then they still end up getting Porzingis too. So
And
if they don't win this year,
and Derek White game improved to me, man.
and their core game improved, every problem they had last year they fixed. Like I ain't gonna lie, Marcus Smart was great for them, but he was also a horrible. Man used to just jack up a bunch of bullshit
No,
shots.
he was definitely a liability at times, especially with them technical fouls. You know what I mean?
And then Porzingis is a perfect big to put next to Al Horford and Jason Tatum. Like this is great. Like Drew Holiday is a dog. Like he in top 5, like what the dumb fuck Chris said at the beginning of the year. But Drew Holiday is a dog.
If Celtics loses, gotta get out coached. Because Jason Kidd out coached that young boy.
He probably will though. He probably will. But like in my opinion, the East is trash, and it is sickening me just seeing how this whole playoff was in the East. It's trash to me. So that's all I
I don't
gotta
think I
say
sit
about it.
around and watch a full game of an Eastern Conference playoff game. like a
Same.
full
These were
entire
trash,
game.
bro. The only I ain't gonna lie, the Knicks was the
You
most
not Heat fan?
entertaining shit when it comes to the playoffs in the East.
You not Heat fan, bro? How you ain't watch a game? You over here capping.
You game blow out, dog? What the fuck? You want me to sit down and watch? Okay. You want to sit down? You sit down and watch somebody beat something that you love?
You're still over there cheering, hoping that Emu Jimmy come back and make a fucking move.
Man,
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie,
know.
DT. After the Heat win that second game, Coswell again.
I
Coswell again.
was like, Ali, shut up about Hero is the real fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hero is the real fuck.
Man get blown every game after that, my son.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, if I was the Celtics, I feel like I feel like I show up to like a war with too much guns, my son. Like, this fuck was easy walk. I feel like, damn, I didn't need all these ARs and techs and machines and all them fuck. Like, I only get knives. Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like I overload my team for this run.
For the third round, you guys think the Pacers lost their only opportunity in game one when they lost?
Pacers
Because everybody
fans
thought
are
they were gonna
supposed to
win.
be there.
That
I like
affected
to
a
see
lot.
Knicks there.
Go ahead, Jade.
Also, that I think that affected a lot. I think it exposed how they're going to close. But if they got that steal, there would have been. I think there would have been way more hope. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Hallie got hurt. I don't think that affected how they played the next games. Like, if those didn't change, but that snub would have been big.
I ain't gonna lie though. They pushed them. They get sweep, but they pushed them.
They
But
did.
they
I
got
wanna
Yeah.
know
out coach.
something.
They got out coach.
I want to know
Well,
what gonna happen with the Indiana Pacers. I remember a couple years back when Trey Young and the Hawks went deep in the playoffs and everybody was talking about Trey Young. Everybody want Trey Young dick and Trey Young this, and then I eventually stopped hearing about the Hawks and Hawks success kind of dwindled. That's the Pacers. This is gonna be the farthest they go in like the next 8 years unless they make some crazy big move. This right here, this is the farthest.
that's how I feel about the Timberwolves too. So let's talk about it.
No,
Ooh.
chill, cause hold
That's-
on.
I want to say 8 years.
So
But
Monte,
I'm not getting
you
this
don't
far
think
next
how
year.
Timberwolves playing now? You don't think they're gonna be back in the semifinals
Who the
next year
Wolves?
or the finals? Yeah,
Fuck
at least
no.
make it to the semifinals. You don't think they're gonna go that far
Fuck
next year?
no. And Cat need to stop shooting so much fucking trees and
I
take
don't know
your
what
ass in the
wrong with his
post.
That's
big
my
bum
thing.
ass.
Like, he's always in a mismatch where he's bigger and he never wants to go in the post. Like,
Cat is the reason why Jade, why they lose this series. He's the reason why.
he doesn't
But
want to
go
be a
ahead.
forward.
Go ahead, continue.
You don't
Yeah.
want to be a forward.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
and I agree with you,
80
Jay.
don't want to be a center. He just still got to go there and do that. Yeah,
3
got
for
the center
22.
again.
3 for 22. That's what Cat's shooting in this series from 3-pointer.
You gotta stop shooting so much shit. You get fucking small
How
little
you get
PJ
to shoot
Washington.
22? Boy, you that done been on my bench long time. And that's something else. I don't know if that freak would remember he get benched in, I think it was game 2.
Yeah, but it wasn't really. But he get benched like he was playing bad. He get benched, but Nasrid was Stephen Curry that night.
Yeah, but he still gets set on instead of Gobert, you know what I mean?
Dog,
He would have had man out. That says something for a perennial all star for an all NBA player. You know what I mean? It could touch you.
and the thing
I,
about Cat too, like he can drive. Like he have an inside game. I don't understand why he not doing it. Like I don't understand. Like you way bigger than these dudes. It don't register in your head. Like Irie, let me go in the post. Let me do something different. Like you know, shoot trees the whole game.
And ain't like he
He doesn't
cannot
want
go
to.
down there.
And
I think with Kat, for a player like him, I don't think he's going to if Timberwolves doesn't make it far again, with this current team, a player like him probably won't reach this far in the NBA again, um, so soon because he never got so far before, and this is a great season for him considering, so I feel like now you have a different type of limelight, especially with his teammate always in the camera. I feel like he also wants that shine, that recognition. So like Jay said, he don't want to be a forward. I think he wants to play or be that face for the team as well because this organization has never won a finals before. So it's like I think he's trying to be that star player for that moment for the team, but he's going about it the wrong way. He ain't playing his role, and ultimately that's kind of frigging up the whole game for them.
And let's talk about it, because we're not talking about the elephant in the room, and it's a big fucking fat fucking elephant. Rudy Gobert. Let me talk about it, dog. Let's talk
I
about it.
thought you were
Mr.
going to talk
Defensive Player of the Year.
about Aliyah Boston.
Oh, she playing like she. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. I'm not about to disrespect one on my own, but she
Man, we
is.
gotta keep it real, bro. She playing
She
garbage,
is.
bro. All
She
right,
is, bro.
we gotta keep it
Wait, what about
real.
Aaliyah
If we could
Boston?
stay up here and nail all of these other players to the cross, where we
I ain't
cannot
got
talk about Aliyah and not
so
making that
Jade,
jump.
Aliyah Boston, homegrown from the Virgin Islands. She's from the Virgin Islands, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I not about to come on my pod and talk about Aliyah Boston.
Man,
And I ain't even got interview yet. So I ain't not about to talk about no Aliyah Boston.
She's been getting a lot of heat lately.
I ain't talking about her. Because if we be completely honest, at Caitlin Clark who not giving she the ball after pick and roll. But we ain't gonna talk about her.
I
Hey,
mean
when she
that
gets
don't
the
that don't
ball, the team
that
plays way
don't
better.
I mean, when you not getting the ball and you setting them hard screens and they chucking the ball up from fucking half court, what you want she do?
that don't mean you stop
Okay,
rebounding. That don't mean you
Brother,
average. That don't mean you average 6 rebounds a game, bro.
that's a lot for woman.
Never, not for
No,
that
no, no,
piece,
no, 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 no,
not
no.
for
We ain't
that
gonna do
piece,
that.
bro.
I do think she has a lot of pressure on her now because she's playing with the most popular player in the league. And now the limelight is a lot more on her because even last week, they lost a game, I think, against the Suns where there was 10
Them man play
seconds
a
on the
lot of
clock.
games.
Yeah,
Good.
they
Bro,
played a lot of
cause
games so
the
far.
females play like 6 games and everybody else play like 2 or 3 games.
I
Fevers
know
on
they play
fever.
fantasy.
Wait,
Mm.
T-Bars.
See that?
We fucking from the island.
Every
T-Bars.
temperature, I just want to add
Heat.
S to all type of temperatures, dog. All they say Fahrenheit, Celsius.
But
I'm just
I think
saying.
for Aaliyah, so the last game, I didn't watch the one recently, but the game before last, she missed a layup with 10 seconds on the clock, and the game was tied. I think 84-86, and I think that she had more than enough time to actually read the floor and make the right play because Caitlin inbounded the ball to her. But I feel like now that she's playing with Caitlin, she herself is also experiencing um a different feedback from the other players in the league because look, I feel like they're playing the rookies this year harder than they were playing the rookies last year.
I'll tell
And
you this
they,
though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this quick though, Jada. Sorry for cutting you off.
you
The
good.
one game they win is because they were feeding she the ball. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The one game they win, they was feeding her the ball. Like
But now
That's
she
my
has to
point.
learn how to play off of Caitlin.
they both need to figure out. They gonna get. They're young, but when they figure it out, they're gonna be hard to beat. But they just need to figure out how they can both be successful with each other. It shouldn't
Hmm.
take long. It's gonna take a couple more games. But I mean, it can work. But Caitlin Clark also a good passer too.
Yeah, but
And then, and,
for me, I think they need to work more of an inside-out game and give Aliyah more touches and force the double down, force them to react after Aliyah and let she make a decision after that. Let she make the right read, find Caitlin, find whatever shooters they have. You know what I mean? Coaching attack.
and remember
Alright.
Also, the
these
pace of
girls too.
ball they
Yeah.
play. Like when they won, they played a slower game. They passed more. It looked more like a team than
Yep.
just
But
trying to
that's
get
the
Caitlin the
thing.
ball. And
Caitlin Clark, she not somebody that plays slow. She to play fast. She to play up tempo basketball.
Hmm.
So that's something she will gotta learn how to slow it down and how to pick up the speed. So
yeah,
you
Yeah,
know,
I agree.
but
Um,
back to Mr. Elephant in the room because yeah, I don't like. I tell you this, and we go straight into what the Wolves need to work on in this offseason. They need to get rid of Rudy Gobert. If we being completely honest, they probably wouldn't. But I ain't gonna lie, he's a really good regular season big. Like he's a good regular season big, but every time he goes in the playoffs, down to every time he was in Utah, he always a liability on defense in the playoffs. He's always been a liability in on defense when it comes to being in the playoffs. In a regular season, he's a great center to have. Great center. That's why he have 4 defensive player of the years. But in the playoffs, boy, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
when you talk about Rudy Gobert, there's one thing that really made me start to follow him, and that's when he started to cry for not making All Star. I was like, who is this guy and why is he crying? You know what I mean? But it
Why is
says
he
a
Hey,
lot
crying?
about how he plays the game too. You know what I mean? Is
dog. Now he's not loved. He's not liked. Like nobody likes him around the league.
I tell her about them French people, dog. That man is high class ass nigga. You don't tell her, dog. He just in it DNA. That's how the Frenchies is, dog. Well, not Frenchies. Sorry, shout out to all the Frenchies. That's how the French people them is, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, they clip me DT.
yeah.
Now I can't go back rock. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Clear it out.
again, we ain't want no more incidents because we ain't playing.
Yeah, yeah. You check.
Is this Kyrie's year to win a championship?
Storybook. If he beats
Go ahead, Chris.
Celtics, storybook.
Go ahead,
I
Chris. You
would
can have
love
that one.
that.
Yo, I seen all these people, you know, like Stephen A. Smith, Shaq, Charles Barkley, all these motherfuckers on this man dick now, dog. I so glad, like, if I go back and watch that interview he were there with them dudes for TNT, like they had look and you could tell them and I feel uncomfortable. You check what he's saying? Like, dog, like I ain't saying to keep the same energy. I just know that we ain't forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I are literally telling the man that he need to fucking retire, dog. Like, I
Yeah.
used to really, I always say I would lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I always fall asleep. But I was literally like thinking about, you know what I mean? I was like, God damn, like they really fucking up this young brother, you know what I mean? Retire? Like what are you guys talking about? Just because he doesn't want to put something in his body, you know what I mean? As far as our vaccine, and he does it, and then and then at the same time, right? Let me ask you a question, DT.
Mm-hmm.
$10 million, but you die tomorrow, you take it?
For what? $10 million
And the
Exactly.
thing
ain't,
about it is,
ain't what my
we,
life, bro.
So the man was taking care of his mental health. You know what I mean? So it's like he ain't showing up to work, taking breaks to deal with his mental health. Yet the whole world crashing down on you. You know what I mean? Like a little, if we post a post on Facebook and the whole of the Virgin Islands talking shit, and we gonna feel our way. So imagine the whole fucking world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
There
are we
was
here
where
now?
that gymnast. What her name is? That gymnast that take all that
Simone
time
Biles?
off. Yeah,
Simone
she
Biles.
take
Gap. Yeah.
yeah she take a lot of time off. You know what I mean? And yeah, there was some critics, but the noise won't nowhere close as to the noise you don't hear when Kyrie does something. Whether he posts something. It's a movie he
dog,
produce. He
the thing
this
he
man
posts was
post a
crazy,
link
bro.
to a
Like
movie.
how they blow that up. That shit is crazy, dog.
This
The
man didn't
man
even
said
get
the wall
selected to the
flat.
USA team.
Yeah, you know he being blackballed off a Team USA because he said it out flat.
The man probably like, you better don't send Kyrie over there representing no USA. Y'all best chill with our fuck.
Shit, you think the earth flat?
What'd you say?
You think the earth flat?
No, I don't.
Okay. I just trying to see what side of the ball you done.
I respect everybody's opinion. I just don't agree. We don't know how he got there, but hey.
Okay. We talk about it in our science podcast.
Make sure I subscribe, you know what I mean? Cause on books, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say if the Mavs win, the only thing that's gonna annoy me is this conversation of Luca and Kyrie being the best backcourt duo.
Oh my god.
I'm not here for the conversation. It's gonna
Oh.
drive me insane.
I
Okay,
mean, damn, the
okay,
numbers.
so let we be correct on what he's saying. They say they're the best backcourt, the best offensive backcourt duo of
Hold on,
all time.
cause first I see the best duo, then I see the best backcourt, and today I see the best two clutch players.
Clutch. I
And the
see
Two
most
best,
clutch.
skilled.
two
It's
best.
always
Yeah,
changing.
They are
it's
the most
changing.
skilled backcourt. They are the most skilled backcourt ever, though. They are.
I'll give him
Any
that.
any
I'll
any
give
any
him that.
They are
backcourt
the most
can
skilled.
react.
I don't get me hype on this pod. You could at least give them man that fuck. They are
Cause
the most skilled backcourt.
You don't see Bob Cousy and Sam Jones. I see.
The fuck
I ain't gonna
hear
like,
that.
cause I'm gonna do a TikTok. A boy by done already here when Stephen A give out his top 5 backcourt when it comes to clutch. I see that shit. I see Bob Cousy and Sam Jones. What dumb fuck he talking, the
Sam
man?
Jones is the nigga that pose like this.
Then he said Byron Scott and fucking Magic Johnson.
You
I was
check?
like, nah, man.
Okay then. So
Yeah,
okay, go ahead. Okay, Jade.
Talk
Okay.
to me, DT.
like
Byron Scott, what that nigga?
nah.
I just need
I
to
don't.
know.
First of all, fuck you for asking me. You know what I mean? First of all,
Talk to me, DT.
yeah.
Now where you
Yeah.
used to go and fuck up?
I ain't never see fucking Byron Scott play no ball, motherfucker.
Bill Russell are really as nice as they said it was.
Ask me- we gonna ask me next how much tickets was back then? Fuck.
Oh
Target
man.
just threw me up because I never see that in my life. I always be either Magic or Wordy or Magic and Kareem. So when I see
Because they
Steven and
changed it to
say
backcourt, no.
when they say backcourt, I was like, how the no, I was like,
Why
no
y'all
man.
studying Steven, bro? Like, who don't study?
Magic and I was like Magic and who?
But okay,
Byron
well,
Scott?
tell me then who I will pull for them? The offensive
Which
backcourt.
category? As we talking about skill,
No, we done
clutch?
already established this the most skilled backcourt ever. But who is a better offensive backcourt than Kyrie and Luka all time? Offensive.
Clay and Curry.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cause
I think that's
Clay
arguable.
Clay scores 60 points off of fucking 4 or 5 or 6 whatever amount of dribbles, 12 dribbles or some shit like that. What this Kyrie Luka thing is, it took this playoff series for them to get praise. Like they battle Kyrie and Luka
I ain't
together
mad at you. I ain't mad at
so
you.
much, even down to last.
Mhm.
I don't like that. I don't like how they can. I don't like when the media that talk about players talk bad about
Well,
them, then want to go and praise them, act like they didn't talk bad
yeah.
about them.
Well,
That's them.
Kyrie is always the media punching bag. But I
Yeah.
will say this, that man did not gel well last year. If you look at the numbers, especially going into the fourth quarter, the things that they're successful at right now this year are the things that they were totally horrible about last year. You know what I mean? So kudos to them
So
and
let
they're
me tell you something why that happened now, DT. The same thing when we talk about the Nuggets, they trade away all the 3 and Ds for Kyrie. I mean they trade away all the role players for Kyrie. So I mean they went into like the second half of the year last year with just Kyrie and Luka. But then they made that big trade. They made that big trade this deadline to get PJ Washington and Gafford. That's what actually helped that team. That's what took them over the hump. So it's like again,
lively. The addition of lively to
and
bringing
their
lively
additional
in.
lively,
And
like
Yeah,
Derrick Jones Jr., you know what I mean? That's a
yeah,
heat
Derrick
man,
Jones,
man.
like
yeah.
they gain a lot of
That's a
really
hit
good
man.
role
What? The
players.
man play for
A
Bulls too.
heat
He
man.
just come off
Okay,
a Bulls last year, man.
okay.
There is a lot left to be seen, and we're almost at the end of the season. And it's looking like we're gonna have Celtics, Mavericks, NBA Finals. What's your predictions?
I think the Celtics can win.
Why?
I just feel like they have the right players to defend the Magics when it comes to Drew Holiday and Derek White. And you can even throw JB in the equation too. And they big guys. Like Drew Holiday is a big stocky guy. Like I just feel like JB, Derek White, and Drew Holiday, I feel like they wouldn't stop them, but they can contain them enough. And I don't feel like they have an answer for Porzingis, but he will be back for the finals, or Jason Tatum. That's why.
Any more takes on what our predictions might be?
I agree. I just think like depth wise, the Celtics have way more than
And
the
it
Mavs
even
do.
and the thing about J is not even about they have like crazy depth. They starting 5 is just unreal. Like it's crazy. Then
Yeah.
they will still have Al Horford and Pitcher coming off the bench. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else.
You don't. That's it.
I mean,
Supposed to win.
my concern with Celtics, I mean, and they're the favorite for obvious reasons. Okay, I think that they're gonna win in 6 if they have a healthy Porzingis. His ability to space the floor and what he gonna do offensively with that is just hard to stop. So now, with that being said, I am not willing to count out Kyrie against Boston. If it comes down to the fourth quarter and that game is close, Boston is known for letting games slip away. We haven't seen that this postseason because they haven't played anybody. But let them man come wrong, Luka and Kyrie playing in the fourth quarter and they will get a throat boss.
All of a sudden, I's a believer, DT. I don't
I
know what you
agree.
said. I don't know what you
I
said
agree.
or how you say it. Why is a believer, dog?
Right,
For
telling
sure.
you.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like if Kyrie and Luka can play the way they're supposed to play, they can win. Like, I'm not saying like it's just Boston gonna win it easy, but the role players, everybody have to step up. They can't afford to have somebody playing bad, like extremely bad. And this Mavs team, they want to beat this Celtics team. Like Kyrie and Luka have to play good every single game. Like you need that Kyrie that win a championship with LeBron in that finals. You need that Kyrie.
And
I feel like Luka gonna be Luka. Like you can't fully stop him. You can try to contain him, but Luka is going to be Luka at the end of the day. He gonna do what he have to do.
I'll tell you something else, Chuck. Yeah, I don't call you Chuck. That's my boy. You know what I mean? if Luca get to rest that alien knee that he have, get a couple days off of that knee, right? I look out for that boy, man. That dude ain't easy, man. He ain't easy at all. And he could shoot over a Drew Holiday or a Derek White easily. You know what I
That's
mean?
why
So
I feel like that's why I feel JB gonna probably have more of the assignment
he,
on Luka.
and that's not easy. That's
Mm-hmm.
not
You're right.
easy.
You're right.
Yeah. So he
You're
gonna be
right.
good.
Yeah, so the next time we meet back here, we're gonna be talking about hopefully we get to a pod at some point during the finals. I hope we do.
If we do,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we could actually do a
we
live
actually
pod.
we gonna be potting from the finals. You know what I'm saying? I'll come and check me in Dallas, and we could pot right in front of the fuck. Well, yeah,
Uh,
man. Yeah,
I
shit is
thought
a
you are
party
going
over
up.
here,
I thought you
baby.
are going up in the bleeds.
Nah, man, I was saying. Fuck the bleeds. I was saying, watch out, fuck on the street. I was saying, fuck that.
So to wrap up the episode, we're gonna have one last round of NBA trivia.
Oh
Mhm.
Mhm.
God, man.
Right now, Mountain is in the lead with a whopping 1 point.
That little
So,
jokey
A
thing.
whopping, a whopping, a whopping.
so I guess Mountain, if you answer this round, you'll go with 2. If anybody else gets 1, we do have a final question just to break the tie. So who did we leave off with last time? It ended with you,
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah, so back
Okay,
to
So we gotta go
DT.
back up. It's like
all right,
snake.
DT.
Oh fuck.
Oh, so me? Irie.
Back to you, DT.
No, DT.
Yes. Thank you. I've
All
waited long
right.
enough for my shine.
So let me see.
Watch
Yeah,
your
hard fuck.
glasses, Chris. That man pulling up he up all in the
I'm
glasses.
very
Hey,
hot.
hey, hey,
Dog,
hey,
my phone
hey.
is right there.
Hey. No, no. Fuck
Dog,
they see.
you're tripping, dog. This brain no all ball.
All
Wow.
right.
Yo,
So
yo, yo, yo.
Pause. Heavy pause, man.
God damn.
I feel like you might know this one, DT, because you're pretty good with the facts. But
Mhm.
so your question is during Kobe's first season in the NBA, who won Rookie of the Year?
Oh my god.
1996? No, that's 97. Who's the 1997 Rookie of the Year?
Oh
During
my.
Kobe's first season, who won
What type
Rookie of
of
the Year?
easy question is that?
Ooh, well, if I can answer yet, so
I know that one.
you know it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we got time or what?
yeah, I
Wait,
will
what
just I
that
have to
man
pull the
think?
time up.
Just think about who was in that draft. And you gonna know.
Thinking.
What
1990s.
thinking, the man?
All right, DT, you got 15 seconds.
I drawing a blank, bro.
Jay,
Hey,
get ready to
it's
answer
different.
if he
It's
doesn't
different
get
when
it.
it's your turn, you know. For real. It's different when it's your turn.
Jay,
Because
get
I was
ready
like,
to
Jazz
answer.
and Thunder, how the fuck I ain't think
Huh?
that?
96.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Jade.
Jay, what do you think it
Jay.
is?
This
19
is Kobe's.
1996 draft.
How come it won't multiple choice this time?
No.
Like it fuck up because
That's how you tell me the test had multiple choice.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, so
Short
you know what?
answer.
Next time I'm gonna be consistent with a multiple choice.
it was
We'll tell them for some questions.
It's round 2 DT. Round 2 ain't gonna multiple choice. You check?
Ian explained that to me. I said I tell Ian was Staramaya.
No, hit him. Who you be, Jade?
So this is the year Kobe was drafted. Who was Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this crazy? Why can't it be Kobe?
Ain't Kobe.
It
Hell
wasn't
no.
Ain't Kobe.
Was that your
Oh
answer?
my god.
No,
I
she just
can't
asked why it
believe
can't be
Damon
Kobe.
I could have
made
swear
this.
I don't think.
Well,
I think after Jade, you gotta scratch it. Can't get to Chris.
Okay.
What the
Yeah, it was.
fuck?
We were scratching it after.
Why
you
not,
can't get
That's
dog?
what we do the. That's what we do the
What the
first
fuck?
round.
No, nigga.
All right.
They had no multiple choice though.
Nah, you can't get that shit.
All right. So
I
whose
can't
turn is
believe
it?
this was hard for her.
I guess the
Chris,
question
is
is
your
Chris.
turn?
Ask
Wait,
our
my
next one.
answer was
No,
wrong.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Start
you
on
want
my
the right
run?
answer now that we move on? Yeah, start of my round.
The answer was Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
96, 97. Staramaya was 95, 96.
All right. So who
Game on
next?
start
Jay,
man.
your
You're talking about
question
next
is, and I
time.
think this is a pretty easy question. I think it might be, depending if I think it's a good stat. So LeBron James dropped 61 points against what team?
Oh god.
This one has multiple choice, but to be fair, I don't know if it's okay. I'm gonna ask
I know the answer. I know the answer for this. You know the
Is it
answer,
okay
cuz?
if I give the multiple choice, or because we are round 2, we're not giving multiple choice? It's up
I
to you
wish I
guys.
knew what team he was on. I feel like
He on Miami when it
he was
happened.
on Miami.
Yeah.
61 points. Should I
Uh-huh.
do the multiple choice, guys?
Spurs?
No, you should do the timer though.
Yeah, because you know the answer, you dweeb.
Alright, give you the multiple choice.
Time I running. Do you want a multiple choice? The
Yeah.
options are the Pelicans, Mavericks, Thunder, or the Bobcats.
Oh my god. Ooh. I'll say the
8 seconds.
Pelicans.
5 seconds.
Pelicans.
That is incorrect.
Pelicans.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Chris,
what is Bobcats for 400?
that is correct. All right. So the question is now yours anyway.
Yeah, let's go. Let me get 2 points.
Me going last is fucking insane.
This is a
Shut
spelling
up.
bee question.
Okay.
Spell Giannis's last name.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! What the fuck? Okay, you ready?
You can't mess up any letters, just like a spelling bee. So go ahead.
A N T E T U K U M P O.
That is incorrect.
I fucking name that last name.
Get through all of that,
That was almost it though. I was almost it.
I was missing like a vowel or some shit, right?
So I have to let Mountain go first before I tell you that. Because now Mountain could take this one from you.
I know how to spell. I know how to spell my boy last name.
Thanasis.
ANTETO. Let me start over.
No.
But you
Let me
can't
start
change. You
over.
can't change how you been going. So you have to keep the same letter. Spelling bee rules.
So what I said so far?
You said ANTETO.
You gave me too much hints.
ANTETO KOUNMPO.
That is correct.
Hey,
That's a fuck up last name. I mean, no disrespect to Giannis, you know what I'm saying? But like, goddamn.
So Mountain, you
Hey.
stole the point, but
So Mountain get 2.
Mountain has 2, and he's still next.
So he could win right
So
now. Mountain,
don't
you make
win.
this free throw, we could go to fuck home, dog.
You can't count. He got 2. You got 1. Everybody else got none. And it's
I
his
don't
fucking
win.
turn. What are we
So,
doing?
I'll go again. I want my last question.
but
Let
if
me
you
knock
win,
it
that's
out.
game. That's the part done. The show
all right,
done.
so Mountain, to make the game fun. Mountain, if you get your next question wrong, then you lose the game.
Good.
And I
What?
win.
I get to steal a point.
So
What?
you can
No,
choose.
pressure, no
No. So
pressure.
you could choose to end the game now. If you want your next question and you get it incorrect, then you lose your points.
that's not fair to the fans.
Yes, it is.
But you could keep your you like to gamble, right? So you could keep your 2 and win the
But
game.
what the fuck I gain out of this? If I walk away, I win.
If you walk away, you win, or you could go with
So
a
why
with a
would I
streak,
ask for a
and you
question
could get
then?
a high
You want
score.
stroke your
Because
You're
you
gonna
say
get a high score,
you say you get the best basketball brain
yeah,
on the
you need
planet, dog.
and
I think I go
you
three
fuck
will
need
be
to
that.
the high
stroke your
score.
ego. Your
Y'all think
OCD won't let you
y'all think
be.
I retarded or some shit?
So you could either go
Uh
for the high score of
yeah.
Me keep
3.
this next question. I leave and I good.
Going with
What's the
Okay.
benefit of doing the
Going
next
with my
question?
ring. What the fuck?
So the benefit of doing the next question, he would have had the high score of 3, and 3 would have been the score to beat. So
What
that
the
would have been on
question
the
is,
leaderboard.
Jada?
I'll take it though. Let me go. Let me
No,
go.
no, you gotta shut up since you didn't want it. You can't talk.
I want it. Give me it.
No,
Ah,
no. See OCD talking
It's
no.
all right. So this is
You gonna text Jada after the show what the question was, Jada.
no, let me get.
okay. But do you agree to the rules of the game?
Give me the
Yep.
question. I good. Let me go.
All right. So there are 10 teams in the NBA that have not won an NBA title. Name all 10 teams that have never won an NBA title.
The Jazz, the Wolves, the Hornets, the Pelicans, the Clippers. Oh shit. We gain
That's
hot.
that's
The Magics.
What a timer.
No time. Are you crazy? I done knock 6 out in 10 seconds.
What a timer.
Damn it. I don't want Portland.
Huh?
Portland is one.
No.
no.
I think
Portland won a
Portland
ring. They won with
Yeah, so you get wrong. So it's
Walton.
my turn to
with Bill
steal.
Walton.
No, dude, I can't get none wrong.
No, you can't get none wrong.
I
What the
can't get
hell?
none wrong.
No.
That was never said. I don't never say them. I don't say just to see if
No,
that
but
was
you can't just rattle off all the teams
you
and be
tripping,
like,
dog.
okay, yeah, well I get 10 out of the 32. Like, nah.
She didn't say that. First of all, you ain't making the rules. She did not say that.
I want a point.
Okay.
Can I continue?
No.
You could only get one more round. You can't get no more than 2 rounds. So
Okay, I good. So I get 6 so far, right?
mm-hmm.
Ain't none of the Texas teams. I done say the one LA team. Phoenix. Phoenix is 7. Am I right?
He thinking,
Hold on.
well, he killing time.
No, I said Phoenix. I waited for you to tell me if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Alright,
That's
that's
correct.
7. So Phoenix is 7.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn.
Okay. Now who else?
I get
Got
2
2 more.
more. Oh shit.
And if he doesn't get this 2, then somebody else will get his point, and they will get that point, and
That's
the leaderboard.
crazy.
Nah, like I answer is
Hey.
2. I know the 2 too. That's a crazy part.
You know the two?
Yeah, man.
Harry.
No texting.
Memphis is the next one, 9.
You ain't said that already?
All right.
No, I didn't
No,
say
he
Memphis.
said that yet. There's
Oh,
one more.
you ain't call the expansion teams first, bro. This
You
man
still got
basically
expansion.
got a whole podcast to answer this question. So crazy.
Never.
All right, 10 seconds,
Cause
Mountain.
the
10
Last one.
seconds? Give me
yeah,
20.
yeah, 10 seconds for sure, man.
10
to answer
seconds.
one team.
You said what?
I said, let me get 20 seconds. I need a countdown.
Alright,
I
I get
need
you.
15. Starting now. Go ahead.
Again?
Damn. Last team.
10, 9, 8, 7,
No pressure.
6,
I said the Kings?
5, 4, and that's not correct.
That's
So,
The Royals win something.
my turn.
BT, you have a chance to steal the point.
What teams he say? I remember.
But you know what?
No. And if you say the wrong thing, the wrong.
You have, if you can tell me the one team
One
that he
team.
missed. There's
Um,
only one team he missed.
okay, right. I
No phone a
say
friend.
Pelicans,
That
Magic,
is
Suns, Jazz, Wolves, Grizzlies, Clips, Brooklyn,
What team I
Charlotte,
didn't-
and Pacers.
Oh my
that is correct. The one
It's the
team.
Pacers. Oh shit.
No.
Mountain
You
was
had
so
you
close.
said Pacers. You
I
said
did say
Pacers
Pacers?
Mountain. The one
I
that
did?
BT said that you didn't say was the Clippers.
I did say
He
Clippers.
said he ain't
So
said
maybe you're missing the
Pacers. He didn't
Pacers
say
yet. So, okay, so
Pacers.
He
you're
didn't say
missing the
Pacers.
Pacers.
He didn't say Pacers.
I
He
didn't
didn't say
say
So the
Pacers.
team,
He didn't
no,
say-
the one team was the Pacers.
He didn't say
So
Pacers. He didn't say
Damn.
Pacers. So what
sorry,
about OKC?
Mountain.
OKC.
So
Get
he
something?
lose all his points and then me and Chris tight. Bet.
I think I say OKC, no?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
So we have
OKC.
the Nets, the Hornets, the Pacers, Clippers, Grizzlies,
That
Wolves,
ain't fair. I said
Pelicans,
9 out of
Magic,
10 teams. And man
Suns,
got
and
point.
the Jazz.
Man got point because he said one team. He said
Hey,
That's
one.
how Family Feud works,
That's
man.
the way to
He said
go.
one. He said
He
one
stole it.
game.
He stole it.
That's how Family Feud
But you
works. He
gotta be
stole your point.
strategic.
called
You
You
gotta be
know.
19, bro.
strategic. Nah, you gotta be like, man, if I only
I,
know 9,
I
I ain't saying
appreciate
it.
the
Nah.
help, Chuck. I appreciate the help, you know.
That is
Who
the
told if
end
I
of our
gotta be my
second
turn?
game.
Okay.
No, that's the end. Because Chris Mountain had his last question and he lose his points because he gambled it.
Exactly.
So
He
Oh
lose.
I only first
yeah.
of all,
So
let me tell you,
congratulations
let's be
to
real.
DT for
I
coming and
only
winning a
do
Seg
that.
game.
I only do that. I only do that so the pod can get some content. And I honestly, I'd fucking walk away with my trophy.
You see, you still a little selfish, entitled brat. You gotta let your guests feel
Oh
some
my
kind of.
god,
I was like, oh my god.
god,
but thank
very,
you
damn,
very,
guys.
very smart to that. They're like, oh my god.
like, damn, jeez.
Thank you guys for this wonderful ball conversation. It was a great episode. Chris, you want to close us out?
I
Yeah,
swear
man,
you were
for
about
sure.
to. I swear you were closing me out. I was like, oh shit.
She was
Thank
going
y'all
up
for
for the
having
layup.
me,
She was
man.
going up for the layup, and then she was like,
Here.
you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, for sure. We want to thank everybody for rocking with us. You know what I mean? You make it this far. I mean, fuck, we for real. So tell our friend to subscribe to Cause on Cause DT, The Wolf. Give thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Don't know
We're always
anytime.
open for sure. Yeah, man, it was vibes. Jade, you don't know it's always love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate
Oh,
you blessing us with your
and hold on, cause we don't. We gotta say we appreciate that we have hit 2,000 subs on YouTube. So nothing but love. We did hit 2,000. So, like I said, love
Hey,
and
wave
love.
my flag like our frig is 2,000 VA people. Hey, our VA Moscow. I got support. We got kind of people from the States rocking when we dog. So then if we make it big now, and we don't tour, and we tour the United States, and we don't come and tour the Virgin Islands, we rang, right? But we
Yep.
feeding our fans,
You'd
you know
be
what I'm
wrong.
saying? Like, You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like support, you know what I mean? Yeah, so 2,000 subs. Shout out to Ayo, man. We trying to get to
That's what's up.
4,000. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's
we
up.
moving on up. Moving on up for sure. So yeah, man, it's episode 20. We'll be right back with you. And when the NBA finals come, we shooting right outside Dallas, man. The whole team coming in, buying everybody ticket. We out.